All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Wake Up. We're out here in Chicago, Chicago's #1 podcast. Give it up. Ladies, wake up. Come on, give it up for Chicago. We're in the city. All right, today's topic is going to be about women and the freakiest thing you've ever done to a man. I've had some freaky women in my life, no lie. But I'd like to hear, what women have done to men and what they think is approved. Now, some women, they're really nasty. They're willing to get nasty to keep their man. I know women that have tried to add women to a relationship that I've been in just so they would assume that a man like me would even stay in the relationship. Others, they're on some freakier shit. But let's see how freaky our panel is here. We've interviewed over 300 women this year. So let's see what we got from a younger women to older women. And, we'll go from there. If I feel a woman is capping, you'll hear the capping sound. And we'll go from there. Why don't we first start with names and what you do? So what's your name, ma'am? We'll start with you.
Hi, I'm Bobby Joe. I'm an executive assistant.
Okay. Your name?
I'm Alondra and I work at a bank.
Okay.
I'm Elena and I'm a social media manager.
Okay.
I'm Brianna and I'm a dancer.
Okay.
I'm Tamia and I work as a front desk.
Front desk? Okay, cool. All right, so why don't we start over here with Bobby Joe? What's the freakiest thing you've done to either keep a relationship or anything with a man?
Okay. I feel like I can get a lot freakier when I'm in a relationship, but I haven't been in a relationship
Okay.
really ever. But so one time this guy I was dating, just very, I didn't think about it because it was like we weren't even in a relationship, but I brought another girl to do oral sex. So like one girl got the shaft, one girl got the balls, to really please him. That was the freakiest thing I've ever done.
Did he stay around because of it or no?
I saw him walking around Walmart with another girl.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Not even the girl that I brought to suck the balls. So.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was a short-lived situation. That was the freakiest thing I've ever done.
So just two girls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do women do that, if you don't mind?
I think it was like I was younger.
Okay.
I'm much older than all the ladies here.
You're guessing that. We don't know nobody's age.
No, we don't.
They say it's rude to tell a woman's age.
No, but I have a hunch. And so I was like in my early 20s. And
okay.
I was like 21.
All right.
I think we're all down there 21.
So.
Just the normal whipped cream stuff or the laundry.
No, can you elaborate? What is the normal whipped cream stuff?
One time I had the little whipped cream bikini on when he came through the door.
Can you be a little more descriptive?
And Bobby Joe freaky as hell.
Huh? Oh, shit.
Bobby Joe freaky as hell?
She said I had a whipped cream suit on. What the fuck is that?
Well, there's that movie that she came out with the whipped cream bikini, so I decided to do that myself. So put some whipped cream here, some whipped cream here, some whipped cream here, and I was laying on the couch ready for him to walk through the door to lick it all off me.
Okay.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
Hey.
Well, no apron while you're cooking dinner, so he comes home and you're cooking dinner, you naked under an apron, all that stuff. None of you guys never done that?
Too young, probably.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. The younger girls are crazier. We all know that.
That's just some great stuff. Guys actually really like it. So.
Okay. That's good.
So
what about
maybe
you?
I have been a little freaky. Okay.
What about you? Let's move over here.
Okay, I'm trying to...
Our banker woman.
Yeah, I went office clothes.
You wear the office clothes?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Ooh, so you role play.
I have role played before, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But what's the freakiest thing you've done?
I'm trying to sit here and seriously think because every time I be drunk.
You just lay there like a fish and take it, or
so
what?
Something that
is that what you do?
they
You
like
just lay there? Do you just like lay there?
No, I like to do like oral sex, like upside down.
Can you elaborate on that?
Not like upside down. Like I'm laying on the bed like this, and my head is like hanging off the bed.
Oh, getting throat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're talking
Did
about.
it keep the man around that you were looking for?
I didn't want a man. I've only had relationship with 2 people. This is on live too. I've only had sex with 2 people, and
You only had sex with 2 people. I'm gonna stop the cam. I don't believe you.
Okay, that's fine. It's not live.
It's fine. It doesn't matter if it's live or not.
It's fine.
What's
Okay,
fine?
But anyways, she
Go
believes
ahead.
me.
Huh?
She believes me.
That's.
Y'all
I don't care
believe
what
me?
she believes. I don't think the audience
Say the
believes you.
truth. Y'all believe me?
Hell no.
I believe
Just
you.
someone
Like,
saying no.
I believe.
When'd you lose your virginity?
I was 19. I was turning 20.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
Like, that's like one body a year. That's not bad.
Nah, I don't believe it. But anyways, it's in this generation. I don't believe it anymore.
I can agree.
But so that's the freakiest thing you've done.
Yeah, that I see.
So you don't have a man, right?
No, I don't.
It's
So maybe
probably
that's
like,
the problem.
huh?
Maybe that's the problem.
You're not freaky enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if a guy were to ask you to do some freaky shit, you wouldn't do it?
I would.
Oh.
Well, what's the freakiest shit you would do?
Okay, would you lick a butthole?
No, I would not.
Me neither.
I would
Look
not.
at a butthole.
No,
I would
That
fuck
So you're not licking ass?
I'm not
No.
licking no ass.
Me neither.
No ass?
That is a wrap.
Me too.
Yeah.
If it
Especially a
means
guy's
keeping
booty.
the guy,
No.
would you lick the ass?
Hell no. Your mama could lick your asshole. The
Yeah.
fuck?
No, cut it off right there.
That's it.
Okay, we'll go over you. What's the craziest thing you've done? Freakiest thing?
I don't know what's really considered like freaky, but I've done like role play and use stuff in the bed, like toys. But I've never like brought another woman. I'm too crazy for that. I don't care even if it's a one night stand. I use like grapefruit. You know that one movie where you put the grapefruit on the and you.
No,
Jesus,
no, elaborate,
what?
please.
yeah.
Can you tell
I
the
hope my
story?
mom is not watching this. What?
Can you tell the story? What did you do with the grapefruit?
You basically cut a grapefruit, both the halves off, like the ends, and then you just put it over. Instead of using like your hand, it's like another hand for you. You just move that. And
Wait,
then
on his
dick,
and he liked it?
yeah.
I've
Kind of
never even heard of that.
Why are you guys so quiet? Speak up. On his what?
on his dick. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? On his dick. You like put that shit on and you just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? With the,
No, I don't. Like,
like emotion.
Mints before.
Mints? Oh yeah, like ice, gum.
I've done pop rocks.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Is that
so you have it in your mouth while you're giving head.
Yeah.
No, you don't put it in your mouth. You put it on the guy's dick, like on the shaft. And it's like, you know how you do like a hand motion?
No, yeah.
The grapefruit's the hand motions. It has like a suction because you're forcing the fruit to stretch on his.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I've done like role play.
From that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we go over here? You're next. What's the craziest thing, freakiest thing you've done?
Fucked on the balcony.
Fucked on the balcony? Was it a live balcony? Like
Was
people
there
are
people
out?
outside?
What's the time?
I don't know. It was 3 a.m.
That's
She like fuck on the balcony.
I fucked.
It's not really like that freaky, just getting fucked on the balcony.
Shit, kept him around.
You kept him around?
Kept him around.
Okay. And what about you over there?
I want to say probably giving head and like a clothing store in the dressing room.
Oh, wow. Okay. So just different areas that was freaky for you?
I guess, yeah.
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is considered freaky?
Well, I'm asking you ladies
Well,
first.
that's what I'm asking. Like, what is considered freaky?
I'm asking you ladies. What's the freakiest thing you...
That had been done to you.
I mean, we're not talking about me.
Yeah,
So,
let's talk
no.
about you.
No,
real
we're gonna
quick.
talk.
Let's
We're gonna talk about something
You
else.
got your booty hole.
So no, we'll talk about something else.
Yeah.
We'll talk about something else.
Talk about booty.
Everybody's
I
all.
forgot this shit's live.
At times we are. Anyway, so now we're gonna rearrange. We're gonna go with something called Fad's World. Okay, so we're gonna change over here a little bit, so you guys know. So with being as freaky as whatever you do or whatever, we'll go in like a little bit of a dream world. All right. So I'm gonna give you a scenario and when it goes on. So you've just done the freaky thing to me. Okay.
Jesus.
I'm the man. All right. And I just put my pants on and I get the fuck up.
Oh, hell no.
So we'll start over here. You did the fucking craziest thing you did, and I just put my shit on and I leave. What are you doing next? Like you just closed. We just fucking closed. You know, I'm in the clothing store. That's what you said, right? We did it. And we head there. Cool. All right, bye, bitch. I'm out.
Oh, wow, bitch. Yeah. I'm going to be like, fuck you on. What you on? Like, why are you just leaving, you know?
So you're chasing me down or what?
No, well, not chasing, but like, okay, why are you leaving like that? Like, what about me? Where we going?
Where are we going?
Yeah.
What about me?
I mean, you did the guy just leaves. So, like, you texting, what are you doing? Like, I just left. I just got up and left.
Okay, so he's gone at this
Yeah, he's
point.
gone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The guy's
so,
gone.
Yeah, I'm calling him like, where you at? Why did you leave like that?
Like, we brought this out just so you ladies know is like, you took your biggest swing. Okay. That's what I call it. The freakiest thing you do, and the guy just fucking leaves, right? That's a big mental fuck, correct? Is it wrong?
No, yeah, I'll be crying.
Because if you took out the knife and you took that stab, because that's the biggest stab you could take, to kill somebody or whatever you want to do, right? That's what you did. You took out the biggest swing, and I just fucking took off. Those are fighting words?
Okay, no, I'm probably not gonna like put my hands on you, but I'm be mad. Like I'm gonna pull up. Like, what's up? But I'm not gonna put my hands on you. But I'm gonna pull up. Like, come outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So just an immediate argument, like what the fuck?
Yeah, cause like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, if I tell you, it was decent. That was it.
Just a random guy?
No, even a guy you've been with.
So you
decent.
just went,
left.
met up
The
at
guy
the
left.
store and just left.
Yeah, you guys got freaky. Fucking dude left.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean,
Like you left the whole
That's-
store?
he left.
well,
He
she's
went
in a
home.
store. She's in a store. You're different. Now we're on the balcony. You just got dick down at the balcony. We're going on you.
Yeah.
And I just took off, left. Is that a mental fuck for you?
I'm just no. That's a mental fuck for you.
How?
Go ahead,
I just
that's
left.
me. Again.
I went, did what I had to do. You threw out your biggest weapon, and I'm done. I left.
I mean, then shit, we just not gonna speak again. Like,
So it's over? So it's
Yeah.
completely done?
yeah, completely. And they always come back around, so that's when it's gonna be a mental fuck on them. You know?
Okay, so you're saying the guys always come back around?
Hell yeah.
All the time.
It depends on the man.
Nah.
I would say it depends on the man.
Nah, just like you said, like guys come back because they know they have access. They know you're an option because they already hit it. So they're gonna try it and see if like they don't care. Guys will shoot their shot and get rejected, but at least they tried. So you could done it.
But they already hit. Like, the guy already got her on the balcony. It's over,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
I already got what I wanted out of it.
Right.
Let's just say I have a girl at home, or fuck it, I'm even married. I'm at home.
Jesus.
I got her, whatever. I rented a room.
You gotta be
It happened. I left. That's it. I've been playing the game until. I mean, how do you feel about that?
I'd be pissed. But it would be like a
No, I'm
Not-
asking the scenario that happened to you.
I mean, this.
Let's say he's not coming back. You got one off.
This is like someone we've been with. I wouldn't fuck just anybody, but
Well, it already happened. It doesn't matter. I know men that'll fake a whole year relationship. Trust me. Doesn't matter how long you've been in it.
if that's what he does, then I'm just not speaking to him again. And then when he hits my line again, trying to do the same thing, is when he's not going to be able to get an answer out of me.
Okay.
And that's what's going to hurt.
Okay, let's go over here to you.
I would take it like her, like a lesson learned. Like it would suck. I honestly, my urge would be to like go off on him, but you just look crazy. Like you just look like you care, and you can't give a guy that access to you. So you just gotta act like you don't care. So he thinks that it's okay to do that, and when he comes back for the next time, because guys are gonna try to come again, even if you're not good, they know.
Let's
it's
say the
an
guy's
option.
married. You didn't know he was married. He played the relationship for 3 months. Because guys are players, right?
Yeah,
Am I wrong? Guys
yeah.
are players?
guys-
Guys are players.
Okay. So he played it off. You think you're in something. You're not really in anything to him. He played it off.
I would tell his wife.
Oh, you're calling the wife?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fuck? Yeah, hell yeah. You want to fuck with me and disrespect me? Ha. Joke's on you.
Joke's on you. Okay.
I'll send the wife. I'll show
You
the
send-
wife. I mean, even if it doesn't break them up, because most of the time girls stay, I'm just going to show you because checkmate. You know what I'm
Why do
saying?
girls stay? You said most of the times girls stay. Why would you stay?
Because girls think like, I don't know, I feel like girls put up with more than guys. Women can handle more emotionally
That's
than what
true.
guys can do. Like, you could cheat on a guy and he'll leave and he'll be broken for years and be the worst fuckboy for like the next 3 years. But if a girl cheats, she'll like try to work on it with you and try to understand why she wasn't enough, which is fucked up, but that's just how it is.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if you give the response, if you argue when a dude walks out the house after, that's when you're giving him that satisfaction. that you
Yeah.
feel, like you said. So then they're just going to keep doing it because you're going to argue for that second and then you're going to be like back cool. But if you like just block them and don't talk to them, then they're going to try coming back around and not be able to. And it's,
Yeah, but that's kind of like the negative that we're here. It's kind of like don't talk, don't text, don't nothing.
But
You know.
that's good.
That's what you need to do with
Yeah,
men.
you got
Because
it.
guys will like, once you give them
Women
that
are a lot
emotional
more
power-
emotional. I don't believe you guys can just not talk.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
no.
possible for all women. And it's not possible for every situation, though. Because, like, I could be, like, mad at a situationship and be like, what the fuck, and go off on him, but not go off on the next guy, you know? But it's also, like, at the end of the day, when you give a guy the power over your emotion, that's how they know they got you.
Well, you just gave
that's
you like
true.
the magic wand. You
Yeah.
threw the magic wand. You did the freakiest thing you could do to the man. he finally got everything out of you. He left, and you're saying you're just going to call the wife? You can figure out if he was married?
Well, if I knew he was married after I found out, like, why did you just leave? Because I'm married. Okay, bet. I'll be at the front door telling your wife over coffee while you're at work.
So you're trying to end the relationship?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to end it because you want to make me look dumb in my home. I'm going to make you look a bit dumber in yours,
So do you think it's right to end the relationship? Try to end the relationship? You go ahead.
I feel like that's crazier than you just going to his house, waiting for him to come outside. I feel like telling the wife is crazy.
So, look at the situation. You're talking about going to the door to another woman that the guy just fucked you, and you're going to tell her, who has maybe a family or not, that, hey, I just got fucked by your husband?
Yeah.
And she's not going to beat your ass? You think, she's not going to do nothing?
I didn't know you was married, but I'm glad you know now. Shit.
Yeah, women are not going to act too correct on that.
Or I'll text you.
You're showing up to her house.
I'm not going to show up at her doorstep, but I'll text her.
But you said you would.
Hypothetically, theoretically, I would just text her on DM or some shit.
Okay.
Like, no one shows up at doorsteps anymore. Like, that's weird. Even people knocking on your doorbell, like, why are you at my door? Like, that's just weird now. People don't do that. That's not normal.
Okay.
But I would definitely tell
Why
her.
don't we go over here? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm thinking about what I would do.
What would you do? You just did your Papa Rock or whatever you did, the freakiest thing you did.
And you get up, put your pants, and you leave.
Huh?
I said you put your pants up and you leave. Right? Okay.
Got up, left.
So-
Fuck you, never talk to you. You did the freakiest thing you could do.
I'm not talking to you either because I'm not chasing. I feel like sometimes when you don't chase, that's what makes the guy wonder, like, dang, why isn't she chasing me? Was I not good enough for my
It's not always wondering. We would just assume that you're obviously getting dick down again somewhere else, right? We would assume you're getting it somewhere else. The assumption always comes into place you're getting it somewhere else.
Like a dude's pride.
No, not essentially.
Some guys,
but not all. So you threw out your biggest weapon. The guy said okay, and then he just took off. Yeah. So you're not doing nothing?
No.
Okay.
You're going to think about it one day.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
What about you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I gotta take some lessons from these women because I'll probably be crying.
Okay.
too.
So
Hey, I think some of these women be crying too. They're just
Yeah,
gapping.
we'll cry in silence. We gonna
You
cry
do
with the
cry,
girls.
so the crying does happen.
Yeah. 100%.
I'll be
Yeah,
text her.
yeah.
So what? You didn't like that? Would you want to change it? What do you want to do?
Oh, Bobby Joe, you too nice.
Way
So you over
too
here
nice.
trying to make
I
him.
don't know. I don't know what I would do actually, but
You cry in silence and don't show him shit. That's what you do.
I mean, the one person when I saw him in Walmart, I just looked.
You should have said he was stealing.
But he probably did have a girlfriend. And
You should have said he was stealing.
Hell yeah, I would have been like, yeah, he's stealing.
But
He put it in Shorty's
No.
pants.
Like, you
What was that thing?
I don't know.
So you didn't say nothing at all?
No, I text him. I thought I know I texted him something. I can't remember. It was years ago. We're talking years ago. But I definitely texted him like, "Oh, that was interesting seeing you with I don't know what I said, but I said
Okay.
something."
Well-
But I didn't like him enough. Like I didn't really like him, so it was kind of easier to cut that off.
Okay. So now let's roll reverse, all right? Now you guys are all men, right? So now you're a man, you're a man, you're a man, you're a man, you're a man. All right, we're back to being men, okay? Now you just dick down a woman for a good 14 minutes, okay? 14 to 25. Let's just say good performance, okay? Now she gets up and just leaves. Now what are you doing over there? Now you're the man. This woman just gets up
I'm on
and
to
leaves.
the next.
You're on to the next?
On to the next.
You're cool with her just leaving?
Yeah, that's how.
Okay.
If I'm a man, that's how they are.
You see how your mentality just changed for being a man?
But that's
You're
how,
on to
that's
the
how
next?
They think.
Okay.
That's how they think.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. You're the man. You just...
I feel like I would kind of chase.
You would chase?
Yeah, because, like, what's to you?
Okay.
I not, like, wasn't acting? Or... Because why would you just get up and leave?
I mean, the woman, she got up. Took
Just
her
as
stuff.
he shouldn't get up and leave. It's just like, why would you get up and leave?
Okay. So not on to the next?
But their pride's too big.
I mean, because women and men are different, correct?
Yeah.
We're both different. So, like she said, you automatically went with a non-emotional response, correct? Because that's what you believe men are. There's no emotion here, correct?
Yeah.
So you're a man now. Your emotions are not that high. I'm talking to you.
Me?
No, right here in the
Oh.
And the girl just got up. You told her, all right, go. You're okay with it?
Yeah. I mean, probably. Because there's...
Because you got other women lined up?
Yeah, they do have
Okay.
a lot of girls, like, on deck. So it's just like...
Okay. So as long as you have other women lined up, it's fine for her to leave. So it's
Unless you really care about her, but...
Yeah, unless she the favorite.
Don't lie, right.
okay. E, over here.
I feel like like she said, it's an ego thing. Like, you don't want, men are like really meticulous about how they say things. Like, they're gonna ask you in a subtle way that doesn't show that they care. But
you're the man. You just gave a good performance.
Yeah.
You told me all right, and I got basically told.
I'd be like, what the fuck? Because like, when does that ever happen to a guy? That's not used to like.
Women are the new men. That's what you guys say.
But like, I feel
girls are players too, right?
I would honestly question.
Girls
myself.
Are players too.
Yeah, I would question myself if I sucked. Like, because we're not used to women being so unemotional as heavy. Usually, like, even if it's just
but that's the new generation. Women are
Yeah.
unemotional, right? Am I wrong? The younger generation, there's no emotion anymore.
I would text her.
I'd be crying. So
I would be like, did I suck or something? I'd be like, you good? Like, at least like a you good? Like, just so I could get like a anything out of you, like just to see how you feel. But I would think I would perform bad. It would hit my ego a little bit.
Guys know when they give a good performance.
I don't know. Every girl's different. Like, no emotion.
Maybe
Bye.
she got work. She got work right away or something. She got to go.
I agree with her.
You agree with?
I feel like anyone would just question it for a second. Even if they don't care, they would just question it like, damn, what the fuck was that?
He would definitely tell his friends about it, I feel like.
Oh, I don't think so. A guy?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I just fucked her and she dipped.
Yeah, like his
I drilled
close
this bitch and
friend,
she
he
dipped.
definitely would.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's some weird shit. Like, I would tell my friends. They
You-
would talk
so
about
if you were
it.
the man, she'd be in the group chat?
Yeah.
The male's group chat? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about over here?
I'm going home to my wife.
You're going home? So she leaves, you're going home to your wife. You got another...
Yeah, I'm
You
going
got a
home.
wife? Okay. So it's just a one-off for
That's
you?
fucked. That's crazy, though.
Let's say, I mean, you worked hard to get this girl. You know, it took like 2 months. So
She'll be back.
she'll be back? So women come back too?
Yeah,
Of course.
100%.
100%? Women come back too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like my first, like the first time I ever had sex, that's how it went. I had sex and I left. Didn't talk to them for days.
All right. What were you like so happy about it or like what was it?
I was just, I didn't know how to like act about it because
Okay.
I just didn't know how to act about it. So I didn't talk to him or nothing. So then we ended up communicating on Snapchat and he was like, why haven't you talked to me ever since we had sex? Like, what's going on? Like, did I not do good? And I'm like, well, I don't know if you did good or not. I've never had sex.
Okay.
And then he told me later, like, that made him, like, wonder, like, dang. Like, that made him want
I mean, any man would assume you did have sex if you just got like left or whatever. For a virgin to have sex, usually they're like more clingy. Do you understand that?
I feel like I did, but at the moment I tried to not. I don't know if, like, that's just how I am right now.
You just
Like,
met
genuinely,
him or you knew him like for a
I
minute?
went on a few dates with him and stuff, and I feel like he wasn't known. I didn't go to school with him. He was, like, out of the ordinary. He was showing me stuff that I never seen before. So I just like, okay, it's about that age. I need to fuck. No one feel like me.
Okay.
So I did it. I got up and I left. I didn't talk to him for a few days.
So what would you give women? Is that good advice? You'd give women the advice it's better to just get up and leave to create the angle of power? Because women are always looking for that angle of power, correct?
Don't show your emotions.
I
That's
feel
your power.
I feel like it worked in my favor because we reached out on Snapchat. He reached out on Snapchat. He
Yeah.
sent over a picture. And he asked me, he was like, why haven't you reached out to me? Why haven't you talked to me? Like, why haven't you texted me? Like, was it not good? And my response was, I don't know if it was good. I've never done it before.
Do you believe you women have power after sex? Like after he's closed, you think you still have power?
No.
I think it's over.
I think
it's over.
It's over.
Like,
Because you gave, as soon as it's given up,
Yeah. He can't chase nothing. He got
there's
it.
nothing to chase. He's already gotten it.
Yeah, like he might want to come back.
Maybe, but like,
He'll come back as
it
an
becomes
option.
back
An
to you
option.
putting some effort too.
It won't be as
Yeah.
exciting to chase because he doesn't know what it feels like.
Because like men are hunters, they want.
Men are hunters now?
Yeah.
Now we're in the wild. We're hunters.
They,
That's just
men-
basic
You guys
biology.
This is what I mean by women don't know how to date. Do you guys understand that? Where we
Yeah.
talked about it last episode. Men are not like crazy hunters. Do you understand that?
Yeah, but as soon as that like
You're talking about the top 10% of men. Those are the hunters.
yeah, and as soon as they hunt and they got it, they're done. They're moving on
Okay.
for the most part.
You think so?
Yeah, well, my experience.
So,
On my part.
so your experience. So give us a story. So if you were the man and the woman just leaves, what would you do?
I would question if my performance was good, even if he thought it was good. And for maybe like for that woman, because every woman's different. All women like something different. Some like it rough, some like it gentle, some whatever. Maybe I don't know. You came in a place you didn't. I don't know. There's a lot of things that you could have done, and she felt disrespected.
Okay, so if we go back, we're out of dream world. You've lost that power. It's gone. You're no longer so, high up on the chain to that man, Keeping that man interested becomes very difficult for a female, especially out here in Chicago. If you're trying to date the top 10% of males, if you're looking at doctors, CEOs, lawyers, a lot of you women want a high value man, correct? You're not looking for broke Joe. That's a big thing, especially in Chicago. You don't want to be broke, correct?
Correct.
So you gave out the weapon. I mean, what are you doing now to keep the guy? We'll start over here. What do you do to keep a man?
I feel like to keep a man, you just got to be loyal.
Loyal, so you just don't date anybody else. That's how you keep your man? You don't mess around with anyone else?
Well, that's true. Nothing to keep a man, but
Not even loyalty.
no, that was funny. But
Not even home cooking.
Not even loyalty?
Not
Yeah,
even learning
nah.
their culture.
True.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of women have that overplayed loyalty, honesty. I'll cook for you. I'll do this for you.
But I'm saying though, loyalty like to a man is everything. Like
It builds their
It
ego a
is.
little bit. I feel like.
You think you feel like it builds
Yeah.
their ego? Men, I mean, what do you define as loyalty? Can you explain that a little more thorough? Like, what are you loyal to? I tell you, here's $50, go to the store and get $50 of groceries. That's
Like-
loyalty.
I mean, even like little stuff like that. Like, things happen, life happens. Like, you got to be there for them. Like
Okay.
when nobody else is. So just things like that.
But what kind of man are you dating? Right?
What does that mean?
Like, you're saying be there for them. They give you money to go to the store. Like, are you dating a guy that's just average Joe, or let's say you're dating a doctor? Okay.
Okay.
Like, you think a doctor is just going to stick around because you can go to the grocery store and do all that? He makes $400,000 or $500,000 a year. Let's say even $1 million a year.
I feel like,
Like, your loyalty doesn't really keep that man.
but I feel like maybe you thinking about materialistic things. And
No,
I
we're
feel
not
like-
talking about materialistic things. You're talking about, the guy makes a high income.
Yeah, but having somebody that's really there for you, I feel like means the world. Like better than.
So that's how you would keep a man around, just being there for him.
Being
I feel
available,
like-
I feel like.
I feel like that's the first thing.
Okay. Why don't we go over here?
I feel like loyalty and being able to expand like what they're doing.
Expand on what they're doing.
If they're already getting money, it's like if you could add to that and bring them more ideas or like keep it in order, keep the house in order, like that's what they're looking for.
Okay. Keep the house in order. All right. What about you, E?
I say be available. Like a guy likes to chase, but like I feel like once he hits it, like he doesn't want to keep chasing you, like because then he's gonna be like, bro, you're doing too much. Like he'll just go fuck somebody that's easier. I feel like being available for the guy, and like she said, a lot of guys don't like to admit it, but they like to have the girls they fuck, and they like to have a girl they vent to, like that girl when they want to just chill, do some chill shit. They don't want to spend money. They don't want to do all that shit. Like that girl that'll come over and just chill with you and watch TV, and y'all can order food type shit. I feel like that's what you gotta do. Be available, and like you say, kind of act loyal to him.
Kind of act loyal.
Because it builds his ego, and he's like, oh, he makes him feel special because like you're loyal to him, like without asking. And guys aren't used to that because girls got options all the time.
Girls get more options than any man.
Yeah.
We could even have the ugliest bitch here on the show, and she gets blown up more than any man. It's just normal, to be honest. She posts 2-3 good pictures. She's good. Men flood it. Go ahead. What would you do? Keep your man. You're dating a doctor.
I can't keep a man that don't want to be kept.
Okay, so you're not keeping your man.
I mean, if you don't want to be kept, I feel like you would want to. But I do back on what Brianna said. Like, I do feel like you wanted to put something in, like, help him with his mind. Like, try to, like, look for stuff for them. Their business or whatever they do. Like, try to help them out. Or, like, say you're a doctor, as I was saying. I'm like, I feel like, you could actually be in the hospital. If you're not working, if they're making that much, maybe you're not working, you'd be in the hospital, like, seeing what he needs.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
So just kind of be in there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about you?
I've done it all. I've
You've done,
Poor Bobby Joe.
done what? Go ahead.
dated the
Done what?
doctor, been the person who did the cooking, do you need me to? Okay. Oh,
So I want to stop you right there. I want to tell all you ladies, guy doesn't give a fuck if you're there for him. I just want to be as clear as possible. But go ahead.
I'm still learning the hard way.
Go ahead.
Of like, well, you play hard to get. So like, trust me, I got chased in the beginning. I got chased. And then once I like allowed.
So you're saying you dated a doctor? Okay.
Couple. And I mean, 2
Hey,
years.
oh, Bobby Joe.
Yeah, I mean, that's
All right.
so. I mean, I got chased. I mean, we were talking 1 month, 2 months. We're talking 7, 8 days before I even like kissed the guy. And so you're thinking, oh, wow, this guy really likes me, right? And then as soon as you decide that, oh, I really like him, and you're traveling to see him, you quit your job, you move to the guy.
Oh.
You are, I mean, that doesn't matter. If, like you said, if a man don't want to be kept, he don't want to be kept.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I have to like remember this when I tell my friends is, a man's only going to want to stay with you if he's scared to lose you. And if he's scared to lose you, and I used to say this all the time to all my friends, and I have to remember that for myself, because obviously there's two of you here who know, like, I've been in a situation with a doctor, and doesn't matter. I mean, I've called the bank for him to see if he can get some money back, and you can do all this stuff for somebody and they don't care. They're going to go find the next person, the easiest boobs on a platter. I don't want to say pussy on a platter, but
okay.
So
you're agreeing with me.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
A man's not trying to get kept unless if they're ready for a relationship and they don't want to lose you. That's the only time they're going to cut everybody off. If they're not scared to lose you, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I respect that. I mean, to give you girls some advice, kind of like what Bobby Joe said, the only way to really test if a man does value you or leave you is kind of like you ladies were saying, you start giving him more of the silent treatment, see if he's going to start reacting to you, and see if he misses you. You never really know what you got until it leaves, right? They always say you don't know what you got until it's gone, correct? Mm-hmm. But men and women are different, in that case. Women, you guys leave you'll leave a man because you've been putting up with so much shit, right? It's been this, it's been that, it's been that. You women don't leave right away. It's over like 10, 20 things after the relationship has started, and then you're finally gone. A man will leave after,
you heard
mentally,
you hurt his ego.
You hurt his ego is a big thing, yeah. I would say a bigger thing women don't really understand is when you go out with your man and how you treat him when you're out with your friends and you don't assume that you're actually doing something shitty to the guy. Because I know a lot of women, they'll throw like their guy under the bus. So, like there'll be something private that was said. Like you two are, like you said, you're watching a movie or enjoying yourselves, and you know something. You got information from him. You know something about the guy, and then you talk shit about him when you're out to eat with other people. You women don't really realize like the cues that you do to the man that slowly turn him off after you've been in that relationship. And I think that's a big factor is just how you present yourself around his friends. And how you present yourself just with, your friends there too. Because it really does change how the man thinks of you too. Because there's relationship you, correct? There's a relationship you when it's just you guys together, right? You women know that, correct? Am I wrong or no? You're a different woman with just you and the man, and you're just by yourselves at home. Absolutely. Correct? Yeah. Then there's the relationship you that's out. Let's say you go out to eat or you go out to the club, you and your man. Now you're a different woman there, right? Yeah. A lot of women don't understand is the way they act there, your man is judging you too. Like, if you go say what's up to 10 different dudes, or like, oh, that's my friend, that's my friend, that's my friend. Bitch, where do you think this man is going to marry you? Where do you think he's sticking around for? You're showing your hand. You ever play poker? You're showing, hey, this is my guy, this is my guy. Like, having a bunch of guy friends or having a bunch of men that you start turning the guy off. Even if you were with him 3-4 months, because he still thinks what? What do you think a man wants? None of you women know?
A girl who...
He wants an innocent woman, okay? He doesn't want somebody that's been ran through or trained through or, like, oh, every guy gets a turn. He wants to think his woman is what? He puts you on a pedestal. Once you've reached that, correct? Mm-hmm. He's not looking to, get rid of you in any kind of way. But now you're out and you had too many guys approach you. You threw the red flag up yourself. And then I think another thing is when women bring in their women friends without even knowing. Yeah. Do you guys assume that's true?
Yeah, 100%.
Because now you went from, okay, you're out at a club or let's say you're out to eat and you bring 2 or 3 of your friends. You're a different woman, right or wrong. You're a completely different woman around your friends because you like to hang, you guys talk shit. That's the number one thing women do. You talk shit about everybody, okay? Right or wrong. When you're out with your girls, you talk shit about them? Yeah, you got somebody to talk about. There you go.
Friendly shit talking.
Yeah, just friendly shit talking, right? Mm-hmm. But now you threw your man in the mix. Mm-hmm. So now you're a completely different woman there. Now your girlfriend says, oh, wasn't it fun at Zach's house last week? Right?
Girls don't do that. We're not stupid.
Nah, some of you guys are dumb. Girls do that.
Yeah, I agree. Though you're not supposed to bring around your girlfriends around your man, though. You're supposed to keep that shit separate.
So you always keep it separate?
Yeah, 100%.
Why?
Because once you bring other girls in the mix, it's like, I don't know. I've done it before. That's why I'm saying out of personal experience. My man would come with me everywhere, but like at the same time, I would give him that authority to like lead the way. You know, he would always, every time I go out to eat, he'd be like, okay, I'm coming, but I'm paying for you and all your friends. And we go, and you know, all my friends that were there, it just went bad because eventually you're just showing him like other women. Like as much as you don't want him to think that, you wouldn't think that your girls would do that. You wouldn't think that he would do that. You're making him be around women a lot, and that's just you're supposed to keep it separate because girls be weird. Girls do silent cues, get too drunk. I've seen it all the time. Like friends just be getting drunk, and they like the way he treats you, and they're gonna think he's gonna treat them the same way. But in reality, it's how he feels about you, not just how he treats you. Because men pick and choose how they treat a woman, but how they respect them. But that's what I'm saying. I agree with what you're saying. Men want to be with a girl they could lead. They don't want a girl who's a boss bitch. They don't want a girl who knows everything's been everywhere because they want to feel like masculine enough to guide you. If not, he's going to know you know too much and he's going to be like, well, what the fuck can I teach this bitch? She's probably been around too much.
Okay, what about you? Do you think it's good to bring your friends around or?
Me?
Yeah. You have friends?
Yeah.
Like short little friends? Because you're kind of small.
You say that because my feet's on the couch?
You're kind of small, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have friends.
Like what, little miniature friends or like real friends?
Yeah, you know, go small, medium, large.
Okay. So do you bring them around or no?
I do bring them around my situations. I have, yes.
Okay. So you bring them around situationships, huh?
Yes.
Okay. You don't
But
see
I've
that
had
as...
a bad experience with one.
You have had a bad experience with that? I would say that's a big red flag.
I have had a bad experience. A guy wanted to get with one of my friends.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he said it to me.
So you brought him around and then he saw something
I brought him
better.
around and he's like, why don't you bring your friend with us? I said, what?
Oh, hell no.
Damn. Okay. So you would say no, don't bring women around?
No. No, but I have like one solid friend that I know I can
I
bring.
thought you had a bunch of miniature sized friends. Now you got real friends?
I said 3.
Okay.
Small, medium, large.
Okay. I'm just playing. Would you go ahead, Bobby Joe? Would you bring your friends around?
You know, eventually, I mean, I want us because I love double dates and I love triple dates, but I obviously have learned the hard way that I need to narrow it down to my friends who are like in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't bring out the girls who might see how a man's treating you really well and they want that and they go for it. So yes and no. Like, yes and no. Wait a little bit and go with the people.
You're fine dating couples. You're saying you're fine to date with couples. So you
Yes.
date a man, another man. I think that's acceptable. I think once you bring all the little single girls around, you're going to create a new problem for yourself.
There you go. I don't think I'm going to want to bring single girls around
Yeah.
a man
And
for a long time.
yeah, and realistically speaking, the younger girls, they don't really understand that because they're just younger. You're older. You know, older women are hungry. And I hate that you guys said men are hunters. Which one of you guys said the men were the hunter? Over here?
The old lady.
Yeah, the old lady. Women are hunters when they're in their 30s. Okay? Because, I mean, their biological clock is ticking, correct?
Yeah.
And they're looking to get with a man, and a doctor's a good value.
Yeah. But I still wouldn't go for someone's person. I guess I'm just different.
Okay.
When you were dating doctors, what did they want? Like, because they're so busy, right? Like, what did he want?
Why do you presume he's busy?
Because I feel like they just have...
No one's fucking busy.
No,
No one's
they're
fucking
not.
busy.
Even doctors?
No, even doctors
I
aren't
had
busy.
one who was always very busy, which I know why he was always
That's an
busy.
assumption. You're assuming
No.
that. That's an assumption.
Oh, no. He was busy, but I know why he was busy. I
Why?
found
Why?
out
Tell us why he was busy.
because he had multiple ladies.
Okay. So he's juggling women.
He was busy with that, but I didn't know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was long distance. Then I had another one who wasn't busy. I mean, he after work would come over. I mean, no, so they're not
busy.
They will make time. I mean, and this person did make a lot of time for me, and it was fabulous until it wasn't fabulous.
All right.
know?
Yeah, I don't believe men are busy.
So
same with women.
It's like people will make time for what they want.
Yeah, they're gonna make some
Doctors,
time.
Lawyer, whatever they will. Surgeons.
I mean, you can't be so far up his ass. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Obviously, he's not gonna fucking respond.
Yeah, how do men juggle all the women that they do pay for, do take on dates?
Right?
Like, that's like, I always wonder how they juggle it.
I don't either.
I can't even juggle guys texting me. It's too much time.
Literally, I've been asked that question multiple times about this one person. Like, how the heck?
They keep it so separate. Like, I know somebody who literally is talking to my friend, and they were like, all cool. I thought it was obviously just casual hooking up. And then I find out that he has a whole nother girl that he put up in a house, that they have a whole family situationship. And then he has another girl that he hooks up with that he says when he's going out of town on business. Like, Like, how do you never get caught up doing that? Like, it's just crazy to me.
I don't get it either.
I got you. Well, we'll go on the next show, guys. We appreciate you being on today's show. Wake Up. Thank you guys so much, and tune in next week.